Let's jump right into the big news this week. Obviously, the injury of Tony Stewart last weekend in Southern California, or actually Arizona, south of San Diego, on a there's. Have you watched the Barrett Jackson auction before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ron Pratt is one of the guys that buys a lot of cars. And in fact, Ron Pratt is the guy that typically buys the cars that are for charity and spends a lot of money. And typically after he buys the car, gives the car back so they can re-auction it again. Very big-time car collector. Owns some property down there in that area. And Jeff Gordon, I think Don Prudhomme, as well as Greg Biffle, Tony Stewart, Ron Pratt. I think there was a few others there as well. We're out riding ATVs, dune buggies, and whatnot on Sunday after a Saturday night at the auction. And unfortunately for Tony Stewart, he come up missing for about 90 minutes. He had an accident. I'm not sure what he was riding, if he was riding a four-wheeler or if he was in a dune buggy. I believe he was on a four-wheeler. Because when they found Tony Stewart after going missing for 90 minutes, they found him laying down and said that he'd injured his back. Now, he was able to move all of his extremities, his legs, his arms, and everything, so there wasn't any kind of serious damage. But he did burst an L1 vertebrae in his back. After the accident on Sunday, they flew him to Charlotte on Wednesday. I think they flew him there on Tuesday. He had surgery in Charlotte on Wednesday, and now the word has come down that he's not going to be able to start this year's Sprint Cup season, and it doesn't look like he's going to be back until May. Let's bring our NASCAR expert in. She's the insider. She broke this story on Monday on motorsport.com. You hear each week here on RacinBoys. Lee Spencer joins us now. Hey, Lee.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. So we've kind of laid out what happened. Is there any new news? We read what Don Prudhomme said about how Tony came up missing for about 90 minutes. Have you learned anything else about the accident?
No, I mean, I think that, between what he had to say and what Biffle had to say, no one had an eyewitness account, so we're really going to have to hear what Tony has to say before we really get into the specifics. But, basically he's had a burst fracture in the